It's a fight for the right to fight. 4 young women are demanding the chance to serve in the IDF's elite fighter units. Currently, women can already serve as pilots, naval officers, and in artillery. But Mika, Gali, Omer, and more are demanding more. They want a fair chance to try out just like male soldiers. It's a case of déjà vu for gender equality activists here in Israel. Over 25 years ago, Alice Miller took the army to the Supreme Court for the chance to serve as a combat pilot, and she won. The landmark case was successful, and today women have access to 92% of roles in the IDF because of it. So for reaction to the story, we now welcome Israeli labor lawmaker Merav Michaeli. So Merav, you've been outspoken in the fight for gender equality for years in this country now. Why do you think that women need access to all army units?
Because it's a weird... I don't even know how to start, because women are humans. And there is mandatory draft in Israel for everyone. So there can't be equality in the duty of drafting, but then when you get into the army, there is no equality of opportunities. All we are saying, and that is, by the way, already the situation in the US Army and in the British Army and in every other modern Western army that considers itself to be contemporary, and that is that the army checks its inventory, its personnel inventory according to their abilities and their qualifications, and not according to their color of skin or color of eyes or whatever country they came from or what their sex is, but just mere professional checking of what people are able and are suitable to do.
So what then do you say to the argument that men are simply physically stronger and more suited to combat? Some might argue it's about sheer physical strength.
It has been scientifically proven that men are not the same and are not identical. Did you know there are strong men and weak men? Did you know there are weak women and strong women? The question is not what are women and what are men. It is an individual service. Each and every Israeli citizen is obligated to serve in Israeli army. So the army should check personally and individually every citizen what he or she are most suitable for. That's all we're saying. The discrimination that is so biased and so old and so chauvinist, I cannot even believe that it still exists in the state of Israel. After the Alice Miller decision by the Supreme Court, in 2000, there was a law passed in this House that says that the army should work according to qualifications and abilities and not according to sex and gender. And the army does not follow the law.
Now, these women could get drafted into the military and then finish their service before their case is even closed. So when can we expect to see a result?
The truth of the matter is that there was already a committee. In 2007, it was formed by the Army, by the IDF. It's called the Segev Committee, and it recommended unequivocally that the IDF moves to sorting people according to their abilities and qualifications and not according to their sex, and opening all of the units, all of the professions to everyone. So the committee already said, and the committee has already made its recommendations, only the IDF didn't like it. Now, let's see what they come up with in their new committee. Hopefully the Supreme Court will not let them get away with whatever new conclusions that do not include full equality of opportunities.